Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and in this video I like to cover the ranking event because they not only brought it back but also made it worse. Yay. Essentially they changed the ranking, so now our top score consists of both boss fights, so we can't just choose the one we are better at anymore, and instead we have to do both Jenova and Baloir King and try to do our best on both battles. But not only that, because for the entire year 1 the ranking rewards were very nicely divided. We had top 1 to top 10 tier, then top 11 to 100 tier, top 101 to top 300 and so on. So other than whales and krakens, most people just want to rank in top 100 for the best rewards. That is now kind of gone, because now we have top 20, top 50 and so on, and at least to get those 20 gacha tickets, ideally you want to stay in top 150. But like we used to have, we still have two bosses that we now have to fight. Jenova is for physical non-elemental teams, where Bahamut Cloud and Bahamut Yuffie are the best possible DPS, and Baloir King is for Magic Earth, so Limit Break Vincent, and actually Bahamut Cloud is also more than amazing here as well. But to get all the possible rewards from this event, you have to clear one of the boss battles at level 200, which isn't easy because you have to select all the battle bonuses to max until you see that level 200 at the bottom, meaning that you have many disadvantages in a battle with enemies dealing more damage. And I'll be doing Baloir King, that means I have reduced HP and so on, so you'll need to increase and buff that HP, have a lot of magic defense as well as wherever you can squeeze on physical defense. You can also poison Baloir King, but be careful because on Baloir King any materia usage costs 2 more ADB than normally. For Baloir King level 200 I'm using Cloud, Sephiroth and Matt, but of course Limit Break Earth Vincent will be the most ideal here, and I think Kamura Aerith could also be great here, but there's also Sia with the Earth Arcanum, but Bahamut Cloud is really amazing here because as long as you keep him above 50% HP he will do a lot of damage as his weapon goes through defenses, and it's always that additional 40,000 damage to all enemies, and King Baloir also spawns his mini frogs very often. But besides buffing your HP, I also recommend having around 200 magic defense and whatever you can squeeze into physical defense as well. Matt has Gear Voucher outfit with gigantic shield, syringe and main weapon slot for HP and buffs, Core Defender for that high bouncy magic defense buff at the beginning of the battle, Cura in OQ materia slot, a triangle sigil and bio, and I also have his ultimate weapon. Then in sub equipment slots, Matt has Centipede to boost heal, Stream Guard to boost Sephiroth's magic attack, and Guild Weapon to boost magic defense for all allies. So Matt has 15.3 HP, 3.8 heal and very high defenses. Cloud has Bahamut outfit with Climb Hazard, Bahamut Greatsword for DPS and Glavenus for buffs and HP, Circle Sigil in boost slot, and the rest are just stat sticks, and I also have his ultimate weapon. Then in sub-equipment slots, Wind Slash to boost physical attack and buff debuff extension, Buster Sword for HP, and Guild Weapon to boost magic defense for all allies, so Cloud has 13.7 HP, 6.3 physical attack and high defenses. Sephiroth has Earth Arcanum outfit with Heliacal Racing, Blue Bramble for Earth DPS and Kuja for attack debuffs, a Triangle Sigil boost slot, and these two are just stat sticks. Then in sub-equipment slot, Sephiroth has 3 earth weapons, 2 with HP and 1 with magic attack, so he has 14.4 HP, 6000 magic attack and whatever I could give him in defense. As soon as the battle begins, you want to debuff Baloir's attack, but also your magic defense as well. because this water surge, it hurts a lot. But also I have a cure on mat, but I will try to refrain from using it because it comes with a very high price. It's 7 ADB per use instead of 5, so I'll just try to heal with weapon abilities instead and buffs. But if you have his healer outfit, and then Centipede is much better in this slot for big heals. But here you could just go for DPS, but I would rather have everyone fully debuffed because still it's quite easy to die here with all those Baloir Jacks and Knights. But it was worth a try. 5 ADB for Bio. It's a very expensive price, but it's extra DPS if you can. But we already have sigils, and our stance isn't maxed yet, so we can't break as many sigils as we normally would. But also I just used healing showers just to ensure that everyone survives. So that will be the last one. And as I said, I'm just using the weapon abilities to buff instead of using a Cura. And all limit breaks, they don't really do much damage, unfortunately, so I just, to be honest, I just used it to interrupt Sephiroth's debuffing Kuja attack because I want him to do DPS here. And now he's summoning the next wave of his frog minions. So it's up to you how quickly you can kill them, but if you take too long, then Baloir King will start his sigil phase with them still alive, and ideally you want to avoid that. I also use this just in case, because I know Sephiroth is at very low HP and I'm a little bit scared of that. But here, just try to break it as quickly as possible. If you see you can break the face, you don't have to use sigils. You can just do weapon abilities to try to kill him as quickly as possible. And that should be it. But yeah, it's level 200 with all those debuffs, reduced HP, and getting so much magic defenses and also physical defenses, so quite tricky. And it just essentially depends on how quickly you can kill the boss, but Bio, if it works, it's a very nice free damage. If it works, because 5 ADB just to have a chance at poisoning him, it's quite expensive, but yeah, that's essentially the whole battle. So it also depends how quickly you can kill the boss, but the phases, they don't really change. So yeah, for normal high score battle, it's always individual case on what battle effects you want to select. I'm going for level 185, so I only lowered the enemy HP from 7000 to 4000%, but I can suggest lower enemy HP first, then maybe P-Def or M-Def or attack, or deselect command gauge fill rate debuff. But my team is pretty much exactly the same, so Cloud, Sephiroth and Matt, and I only changed Sephiroth's and Cloud's sub-weapons to give them a little bit more attack. Even on lower level, you still want to start the battle the same way, so debuff Baloir King's attack, but also buff your magic defense. Because other than him having a little bit less HP, he still does the same amount of damage here. Unless you of course select less amount of battle effects, then you might have it a little bit easier here. So the same starter, just hopefully he will die a little bit quicker. Because with level 200 he has a lot more HP, almost twice the amount. But here, ideally, I am very sure you can kill him instead of breaking sigils. It just depends on how much DPS you have, how strong you hit, I know I can't, my Sephiroth is only OB5, so I lack the damage on him, but with Vincent you definitely, especially if you have highly overboosted weapons, you definitely can kill him instead of breaking the sigils. But hopefully I can... No. Let's try with limit breaks. He should be dead here. But those high score battles, you want to kill the boss as quickly as possible, have most amount of damage done to him, but also least amount of damage dealt to you. But it just depends on how many battle effects you turned on and the stage level. But actually, well, that's actually my new record. As for Jenova boss battle, this one's also tough because the higher level of battle effects you select, the harder the beginning will be, as you'll start with lower HP, and here you also need high magic defense if possible. But battle effects are always individual case, and it just depends how strong your team is. So I'm going to try Jenova at level 187, and I just lowered MDef debuff at the beginning of the battle and damage when the wave begins. And I'm using Zack, Cloud and Matt, but no surprise here, Cloud and Yuffie with the anniversary Bahamut gear together with Kamura Aerith make the perfect team here. I have Matt with Gear Voucher outfit and just any limit break will do, Syringe for HP and buffs, Core Defender for the beginning of the battle, then Cure and Orcue Materia slot, Asuna Fatigue and X Sigil, and I also have Matt's ultimate weapon, and in sub-equipment slots I have Centipede, Stream Saber to boost Clouds and Zack's DPS, and Guild Weapon to boost magic defense for all allies, so Matt has 13.8 HP, 4000 heal and high magic defense. Zack has Gear Voucher outfit with Apocalypse, Ceremonial Sword for DPS and Twinkling Star for debuffs, then a Circle Sigil in boost slot, and these two are just stat sticks. Then in sub-equipment slots, Zack has Guild Weapon with magic defense for all allies, Stream Axe to boost DPS and enemy launcher just because it seemed like the best option for me. So Zack has 11,000 HP, 7.2 physical attack and highest magic defense I could give him. Cloud has Bahamut outfit with Climb Hazard, Bahamut Greatsword for DPS and Glavenus for HP and attack buffs. Then a Circle Sigil and boost slot, and these two are just stat sticks, and I also have Cloud's ultimate weapon. And in sub-equipment slots I have Wind Slash for buff debuff extension, and then the best two DPS weapons I have, so Cloud has 12.9 HP, 9.4 physical attack and high magic defense. With Jenova BIRTH it depends on your battle effects, but normally you start the battle with magic defense debuffed, so that was the first laser, and here will come the second one. Switch to defense on them, but also start debuffing my Jenova's magic attack, because very soon she'll start charging tail laser, so you don't possibly die from that. But also, if you can, ideally you want to defeat those soldiers as quickly as possible. But also every tail laser it debuffs your magic defense. If you are buffed then it just nullifies it, but this is the first sigil phase, and if you can, try to do it as quickly as possible, because otherwise Jenova always stuns a character, it's random, but if you can avoid that, that's great. I'm pretty sure I can't defeat those soldiers with those limit breaks, but at least it can do some more damage to them, so the next attack should get rid of them. Maybe, yeah, it should. but also, oh really, just not even a pixel left. But after you kill those soldiers, there will be a second sigil phase where Jenova becomes fully immune to all kind of damage. It's just a little bit but here, this sigil phase you want to also break as quickly as you can, because she will cast Fatigue first, which will slow your DPS. That's why I also have the magic sigil, so I don't have to worry about that. But if you can, also try to cure your DPS. It's up to you if you want to break the sigils faster or cure your DPS from fatigue within. I'm not sure if I can kill her, because soon enough she will start charging another tail laser, so you want to have your defense buffed and her magic attack, but no, it was worth a try. I was hoping maybe I can kill her before that, but I lack a little bit of DPS here. That's very close, but yeah, ideally you want to kill her before this tail laser hits you, because otherwise you lose some score, because longer time to kill, more damage taken and so on. But yeah, that's pretty much just finish her off here. And that's the whole battle. It just depends how quickly you can kill the boss. Both of them. Much. Yeah, that's still not terrible. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying that we have to do both bosses now, and rewards are divided into more tiers, but as I said, I strongly recommend testing battle effects and finding out what will work best for you. But I also hope you found my video helpful, and thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.